Let's welcome Anisha Dhingra on our MYB channel.
Thank you so much for inviting me over here, sir. I'm really thankful to you for providing me this opportunity where I can talk about myself. Thanks again.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself, your career.
Okay, so my name is Anisha Dhingra, and I've done my post graduation in clinical psychology. So, since doing my clinical psychology, I've been dealing with a lot of patients, a lot of clients having several mental health issues. I have worked with children where I was dealing with special need kids and their behavioral problems, their emotional problems, the skill developments. I've dealt with parents, their concerning to their parental problem, managing their bonds with each other and the children, dealt with adults and somewhat geriatric population also. So my area is basically treating the mental health.
Mm-hmm. Great. Any motivation behind this to choose this as a career?
Definitely, I can see there's a lot of need of mental health here because when we are, in India, the concept mental health is very new. We are already focusing a lot on physical health, ignoring the aspect of the mental health, which is basically directly linked to our physical health and our well-being. So I'm very much inclined towards the mental health issue.
Mhm. Great. Any challenges faced during education as well as during this your tenure of, as a clinical psychologist?
So as of now, I've done my clinical psychology, but there definitely when it comes to psychology itself, there are so many things, so many degrees, education qualifications that we have to get. It's not a challenge; it's a very productive one, and I'm very much looking forward to get further qualification also. And talking about the challenges faced while dealing with the clients, definitely there's some kind of stigma that is already there. It has reduced. We are all working towards reducing that, but still, I mean, there's a lot of stigma that we need to deal with.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Yes. Any success story you would like to share?
My success story, I would not like to share any one particular success story, sir, because I have a number of success stories. What gives me motivation and what motivates me and what makes me feel that I am successful as a human being is when my clients are feeling happy. So, as being a human being, we know that we are tied up with a lot of memories, a lot of traumas that we have went through, a lot of experiences. So those experiences, when they're not cut properly, they keep coming back, and we are reliving that thing. So the moment I make sure that my clients are openly dealing with it, they're managing their emotions, they're being acceptance of their own self, and they'll the self love is improving. At that time I can see that I am doing well as a human being and as a psychologist.
Mhm. That's true. So, psychologist is a very important subject in everybody's life. There are always, meeting clients. It definitely affects the person who is giving the counseling. So, how do you deal with that and keep yourself motivating all the time and keeping in proper groove?
Hmm. So that is one thing that is very particular. Dealing with the client is one forte of mine, and another is training interns and people who are dealing with mental health issue. And in considering this, I am very particular about taking care of my mental health also. And how do I do that? I follow certain strategies for myself to protect my own mental health also, to have a boundary that it's not impacting the work, and the energies we are dealing with is not impacting ourselves, and we are giving best to the clients. Again, as you asked, what is my motivation? When I see the client are happy, when I see their lives are they're doing great in their life, and they're inspired, and they're getting more empowered by taking the sessions, and they're more confident about their selves, they're loving their own self the way they are. These are the things that motivate me.
That's right. Great. What are your USPs to deal with your clients who are definitely under stress or some sort of mental health issues? So, what are your USPs
By
to handle them?
Okay, by USP, what do you mean? Please
Unique,
elaborate.
unique special points
unique points. So I make sure that whoever is coming, and let's not only keep it to the clients, even the people who are not having any mental health issue, they want to feel empowered and improve their productivity. Anyone who's coming up to me, I make sure that everything is disclosed in a proper way, that they are getting a lot of insight about themselves. It's very important. So rather than being directing, showing them this is right or this is wrong, I try my best to empower them, so that of this counseling also, without me also, they are getting all those skills, they are learning all these things, they can help themselves in the future as well. So insight is one thing that I focus, and then there's I create a lot of activities where they are trying to understand their situation, and I work on empowering them rather than just showing the right or wrong or the pros and cons. So
Mhm.
basically letting them take a decision for themselves and choosing what is right for them or not.
Okay. What sort of tools you use for this?
There are multiple tools when it comes to psychotherapy. You see, it can be CBT, it can be simple counseling, counseling. It can be simple support that we provide. There can be a lot of, exercises for relaxation. There are multiple tools, and sometimes we can use very interesting things also. Like art and all these forms. So there are several things, and I really enjoy the process of this taking counseling.
That's nice. That's nice. Any message you would like to give to our audience today?
Yes, definitely. Being a mental health professional, I think it's my responsibility to share this message, that this, specifically when we're talking about the pandemic time, and otherwise also, I believe there's a lot of stigma that's, stopping people from taking mental health support. But here, I would really like to tell you that if anyone needs a mental health support, be it a counselor, be it a psychologist, be it a psychiatrist, you are not weak, you just need some help. The way, if we are having fever and we are trying to treat ourselves with self medication, if it's not working, you do visit a general physician or any doctor, right? Similarly, if there's anything with the mental health, you're feeling that you want to improve yourself, it's okay to seek for help.
Yeah, it's a very important message you have given. Last but
Thank
not
you.
least, you have to tell us about your three top wishes which yet to be fulfilled and you want to achieve in your life.
Being into this psychology background, I totally believe in refreshing our knowledge and getting the vast knowledge that is there in psychology. So my first wish that has been there is to getting higher education. I really want to pursue PsyD doctorate, and this is my first wish. Another is definitely having a support group. As I mentioned, we have a lot of counseling things going on, and I would like to help the counseling needs also, but there are people who just simply now need some support or some expertise or some skills. So I want to develop a area where they can come and talk to them. And third one, on a societal level, I really want to create a space where people can talk to each other without invalidating, without judging, without commenting, just listening and being yourselves and not masking us.
Oh, great. So wish you all the
Thank you again.
best. Yeah, you will fulfill all your desires, wishes. So thank you very much for joining our MYB channel for a chat. Thanks a lot.
Thank It's really my pleasure, Rajesh sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me. Thank you.